Well, we're at Packington Summers Fishery today in Warwickshire. It's been a steady start. We're fishing on the end of quite a brisk wind. Probably been fishing for an hour or so. We just had a little F1 on the other rod and seen a few fish down the side, and now just picked up what feels like a better carp. Just fishing along that margin there. Well, we're out fishing on a commercial venue today, and I'm using the Korum Ready Heli kits. So far today I've been using them with a small boilie, just a Sonia Bates oozing pop up there. And I've been using one of the gripper leads with some softened pellet, just moulding that around there to produce a little method effect like that. And we've had some cracking fish so far. I'm just going to run you through some of the other options you've got with this rig. Really versatile. So for a start, obviously we can slide this up and down to suit. So we can fish it really short, close to the lead like that. I can bury the lead in the method like that, bury the bait in the method. Or if it's a bit silty, we can fish it almost chod rig style, slide it right up the line. We can have a pop-up on there, fish it over silt, weed, any kind of detritus, and that's just with a boilie kind of setup. Or what we can also do is fish this with all sorts of different baits and rigs. I've been using a short rig, which is typical of what we'd use for a kind of specimen angling. We've got some maggots there, which I'd use for tench. Again, great tench bait is the old worms, both of which I tend to fish on a short mono rig because that doesn't tangle so much. Then moving up to bigger species, we've got the Korum coated braid there. I'm fishing that with a couple of double bandams, just stripping a bit of the braid back, and I tend to fish that a bit further up the hook link like that. The coated braid making it less chance of tangling. There's certainly no reason why you can't use this on a river either. A big chunk of luncheon meat there with Korum meat stop. Gives you loads of opportunities for a good chub rig. So while I've got that with a gripper lead on at the moment, I've got a turbo bead on there. If we stick a grub feeder on there with a maggot hook bait, we've got the perfect rig for some big stillwater roach or tench. I've now changed the feeder for an open end feeder, which I'd pack with ground bait. With a boilie up bait on, and that would be a brilliant bream rig. But the Ready helicopter rigs don't have to be used just for specimen fishing like this. There's no reason why you can't use this as a conventional paternoster rig and fit a nylon hook link to that, 2-3 feet long, however long you'd normally use it for a river rig, chubbing, roaching. And it does away with the need to tie the original old loop paternoster that everyone used to use, which is basically a tether rig. And of course that becomes fully adjustable. You can even use that with a swan shot link or a small bomb on there to make a great river rig. For a chance to win a pair of these awesome Korum Xtnd rods, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like this video, and leave a comment whether you'd like 10 or 12 foot rods. Once our YouTube channel reaches 20,000 subscribers, a lucky winner will be drawn. Well, we've come to Packington Summers Fishery today to put the new Xtnd 12-foot 1 3/4 rods through the test, and the new OPPORTUNIST power handle. Caught a very small F1 first and thought we were in for a bit of a struggle. Then a couple of very small carp, and then we've just had a bite that's absolutely tanked off, and that's turned up. What a cracker. Stunning mid-20 carp, common carp, absolute beauty. Didn't even know they went this big on the lake. What a cracking fish. Rod's dealt with it a treat, handle's tough as old boots. Great stuff. So as you can see, the Ready Heli kits are a great addition to your tackle, adaptable to almost all species and methods. Get out there and give them a go.